Have you ever wondered what happens inside her mind when you suddenly go silent? When you vanish. No texts, no calls, no social media likes, no presence. Silence is a powerful tool, and whether you realize it or not, it leaves a psychological imprint. Today, we'll take you through a day-by-day breakdown of what she thinks, feels, and internally battles with when you disappear. And by the end of this video, you'll understand the psychology of distance, detachment, and why silence speaks louder than words. Stick around, because it's far deeper than you think. Day 1. Confusion. The first day you go silent, she's confused. In her mind, she's trying to recall the last conversation, the last text you sent, the way you acted. She starts questioning herself. Did I say something wrong? Was he upset? Maybe he's just busy. She brushes it off, thinking you're probably caught up with something important. The mind resists overreacting at first. It clings to logic. But a tiny seed of uncertainty is planted. This is crucial, because that tiny seed will grow. Day 2. Annoyance. By day 2, she notices your absence more. Now, it's not just a passing thought, it's lingering. She checks her phone a little more often. She checks your social media. Are you active? Did you post a story? Are you online? When she sees nothing, annoyance kicks in. Who does he think he is, ignoring me? She tells herself she won't care. Maybe even post something to subtly get your attention. A selfie, a cryptic quote, or a meme aimed indirectly at you. But here's the thing, it's no longer about you being busy. It's about why you're not prioritizing her. Day 3. Insecurity. Day 3 hits differently. Silence, by now, turns from annoying to unsettling. The mind, especially when there's no closure, starts creating its own narrative. And usually, it's not a positive one. She wonders, is he with someone else? Did he lose interest? Was I not good enough? This is where insecurity creeps in. And the most ironic part? Even if she wasn't that into you, your absence makes her question herself. Because it's not rejection that hurts. It's the uncertainty. And uncertainty is a powerful emotional trigger. Day 4. Ego battle. On the 4th day, her ego kicks in. She'll pretend she doesn't care. She might post something bold, hang out with friends, maybe even flirt with someone else just to see if it gets a reaction. But behind that screen of confidence, there's a storm. The silence isn't just bothering her, it's challenging her worth. She'll replay your conversations in her mind. She might even stalk your profile anonymously. The battle now is between her curiosity and her pride. Pride says, ignore him. Curiosity whispers, check his profile one more time. And trust me, curiosity almost always wins. Day 5. Longing. Day 5 is when longing surfaces. She misses your attention, your messages, the way you made her feel. Not necessarily because she's in love, but because people crave consistency. And when it disappears, we realize its value. Now, the silence turns from annoyance to emptiness. She rereads old messages. She plays songs that remind her of you. She wonders if you've moved on. Her mind, in your absence, is ironically filled with you. Day 6. Frustration. The 6th day is the tipping point. She feels frustrated, not just with you, but with herself. For caring. For letting it affect her mood. She might vent to a friend. I don't even know why I'm thinking about him. But the truth is, the more she tries to suppress it, the louder the thoughts get. Your silence has now become a mirror, reflecting not only your absence but her own hidden insecurities and need for validation. And it's eating her up. Day 7. Acceptance. By day 7, she begins to accept it. People, when faced with unanswered questions, eventually make peace with their own conclusions. She might convince herself, maybe he was never that serious. Maybe it's for the best. But even in acceptance, there's a lingering scar, a quiet mark you left by disappearing, and it changes how she views you. She might think you're heartless, or she might silently admire your ability to detach. It depends on how much she valued you. The psychology of silence. Why does this happen? Because the human brain hates open loops. When something begins but doesn't end, it sticks. It's called the Zeigarnik effect. Unfinished business occupies more mental space than completed events. Your silence is an unfinished conversation, an unresolved connection. And until it's resolved, it stays. This is why disappearing can be more powerful than any message you could send. The twist. But here's the twist. If you vanish as a game, it backfires. Because the intent matters. When a man disappears to manipulate, women sense it. When a man disappears to protect his peace, focus on himself, or because he no longer chases validation, it commands respect. One triggers anxiety. The other builds intrigue. When she realizes she can't replace you. Somewhere between days 5 and 7, or maybe weeks later, she'll have a moment. She'll meet someone else, have a conversation, and in the middle of it, realize it's not the same. Because connections built on genuine presence are rare. Your absence now serves as a silent reminder of what she lost. And here's the truth. People don't miss you for your presence. They miss how they felt in your presence. If you carried yourself with calm confidence, kindness without neediness, and strength without arrogance, your disappearance leaves a gap no one else can fill. The power of walking away. The most dangerous man to a woman isn't the one who argues, begs, or fights for her attention. It's the man who silently walks away. Because walking away signifies that your self-respect outweighs your desire for validation. It says, I choose peace over drama, myself over someone who can't value me. And that's magnetic. The aftermath. Weeks later, she might reach out. A text, a like, a random message. Why? Because unfinished stories itch. And people don't like being erased from someone's life without a trace. She wants to know if she still matters. And whether you've moved on. That's when you realize silence wasn't weakness. It was strength. What you should do. Don't disappear as a tactic. Disappear to reconnect with yourself. Use silence not to punish, but to protect. Focus on your growth. Hit the gym. Build your finances. Level up your mind. Because nothing haunts someone more than seeing you thrive in their absence. Understand this. People value what they can't easily have. Your constant availability makes you predictable. And in relationships, whether romantic or platonic, predictability without effort leads to being taken for granted. Silence isn't about playing hard to get. It's about being hard to forget. It's about understanding your worth so deeply that you're willing to lose people who can't see it. Because those who genuinely care, they'll notice your absence. And those who don't, their absence becomes your blessing. If you found value in this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more insights on human behavior and Stoic wisdom, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, your silence has power. Use it wisely. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and stay untouchable.